Are you looking for the best vlogging cameras? In this video, we'll break down the top budget vlogging cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video detailing the best budget vlogging cameras on the market, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting off at number 1, we have the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. Canon seldom fails to satisfy its customers' demands, and has proven its worth and name once again in the field of vlogging requirements. The G7X Mark II is a newer version of the G7X series, and has gained excessive popularity in the vloggers community. It has a 20-megapixel lens with 1080p video quality, which is enough to capture high-quality pictures and make alluring videos too. Incredible autofocus system makes Canon G7X Mark II first in a list of best vlogging cameras that allow both TTL autofocus and manual autofocus depending on the person who uses it. If you are traveling during your videos, you don't have to worry about shaky images anymore. This system will ensure that you capture a smooth image, even if you are walking briskly or pacing. With an aperture angle of f1.8, 24 to 100 millimeters, you can zoom onto anything with precision. It is convincingly suitable for taking close-ups of flowers, sceneries, wildlife, or marriage stages. A 1-inch CMOS sensor makes you shoot videos even in low lights, which have become a must for bloggers, as they have to make videos all times of day to engage their audience, thus they require a camera that can be equally sufficient at day and night. Another good feature of this camera is the 3-inch flip screen that tilts 180 degrees upwards and 45 degrees downwards, so you can see yourself easily while recording videos. This feature is particularly helpful for new bloggers, because they have not yet mastered the ideal frame setting and distance from the lens. They can always see themselves in the flip screen, which helps them adjust their face to be in the optimal position for their viewers. This Canon-manufactured vlogging camera can also be used to take self-portraits, and has also included intelligent image stabilization and time-lapse recording mode. In addition, the built-in Wi-Fi feature eases you to automatically transfer the pictures and videos to your PC without the need for a USB cable. Canon G7X Mark II has the edge to its previous one, that it does not make clicking noises during zooming. In situations where you forget the charger, it can be charged via cable. This becomes increasingly helpful. It also comes with rubber grips, which is an added plus. At number 2, we have the Panasonic Lumix G7. The Panasonic Lumix G7 is one of the top vlogging cameras that the company has ever manufactured. Having a 16-megapixel camera with shooting capability of 1080p and 4K videos, this makes it an obvious choice for a professional blogger. The quality of 4K videos is specifically top-notch, which is a superior feature for the camera at this price. The Micro Four Thirds sensor helps you capture images that are sharp without distortion. It offers a frame rate of 60 frames per second, which is enough to build slow-motion videos. The ISO is impressive, going all the way up to 6400. The best part of the Panasonic Lumix G7 is the accessible handling. Every button and dial which is of use is in easy range of your hand. Not only this, you can assign the settings of your liking to the 6 function buttons. Talk about customization. The high-resolution viewfinder and the 3-inch flip screen just augments the utility of this camera and easily tantalizes the vloggers to buy it. The 1040-dot LCD display doesn't lose its visibility even in bright sunlight. The autofocus is fast and accurate as well. Other exciting attributes of this superb model are the external ports it contains. It has a 3.5mm external mic port, along with a 2.5mm remote port, USB 2.0, and micro HDMI D type, which is compatible with the SDXC, SDHC, and UHS SD cards. Store all of your high-quality images or video files without being frustrated with the compatibility issues. Moreover, the Panasonic Lumix G7 has built-in Wi-Fi, which is a must if you travel a lot, and the time-lapse function, especially the controls it offers for the time-lapse mode, are just great. This is the 6th camera of the G series, and it can be said that they have finally landed in their sweet spot, in both terms of features and price. At number 3, we have the Panasonic Lumix LX100. The 24 to 75mm Leica DC zoom lens can be used to magnify any object intensively and for producing a shallow depth of field or blur effect about the subject of the image. On the wider focal length, you focus up to 1 inch, which is quite good for macro. The beautifully shaped camera has an XGA resolution electronic viewfinder and matches the accessibility of the Lumix G7, where every function button is in an accessible range of your hand. The aperture and control dials are around the lens, while the shutter speed dial is on the top of the camera. Lumix LX100 lens features an optical image stabilizer, which is quite effective, a big improvement over the previous versions of Lumix. If combined with a fast aperture, this camera does a great job shooting in low light. The ISO range is 100 to 25600. That allows the users a healthy range to work with. It also contains a built-in intervalometer to shoot time-lapse videos. The user can easily set the time between the exposures and the number of frames to record, which reaches up to 10,000 exposures, an enormous number. A cherry on top, it has built-in Wi-Fi and a mobile image app where you can change the settings and switch to different modes. The Panasonic Lumix LX100 camera can capture 4K videos in 24p, which other cameras of this price range fail to do. It should be kept in mind that while some people think shooting 4K videos is unreasonable because of their large file size, they should adhere to the fact that downsizing 4K videos to 1080p yields a sharper image quality. And for our final pick at number 4, we have the Sony Alpha A6500. It might sit at a level to its predecessor in terms of a 24-megapixel APS-C sensor and 4D focus system, but have managed to improve in other fields, which have caused it to be prominent among other vlogging cameras out there to be sold. It is evidently the first APS-C camera that comes integrated with 5-axis in-body stabilization. If you have to travel up and down hills, stream through the canals on a boat, or swagger through busy meadows, you can easily capture the surroundings without worrying about shaky recordings anymore. This feature alone has earned this model a great liking in the vlogging society, and makes it one of the best Sony vlogging cameras. The buffer of this camera has also been accelerated, and it is capable of taking 307 JPEG files with a burst rate of 11 frames per second. A fast, large-scale integration chip and better image processing algorithm has helped in enhancing the quality of video and pictures, while reducing noise at the same time. During the ISO range of 100 to 25/600, the camera produces little to no noise, which is a great plus when shooting vlogging videos, because it wouldn't cause disturbance for your audience. Another improvement is the introduction of the touchscreen, which is not able to flip, but aids you in altering the focus while you are recording videos. Sony Alpha A6500 can capture 4K videos at 25 and 30p, plus you have the option to go up to 120p in full HD recording to create slow-motion videos. The camera further improves with a stronger grip for better handling. 425 phase detect AF points and 169 contrast detect AF points that work in conjunction to allow supreme focus quality in an iOS range that is expandable to 51,200. In addition, it contains a port for the external mic, which will ensure that you are able to present videos that are good in terms of audio as well. With a built-in flash and external battery life, this camera is sure to please its users in many, if not all ways. So that sums up our top budget vlogging cameras of 2020. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.